So Erin Condren just launched its family organizer book, so let's go ahead and take a look. Hi everyone, I'm Julie. Welcome or welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the newest item launched by Erin Condren, and it is the Family Organizer book. And this is marketed as a casual family memory keeping book with all the tools to control the chaos and stay organized. So this is in the 7x9 size. As you can see, it has the platinum coil on here and one of their interchangeable covers. I actually really love this one. This is, I think, in the neutral, no, this is the colorful stripes. Super pretty cover. Now the 7x9 size is the only size that it is available in, but you will see that that is plenty of room for all the things that this book has for you. Now, another thing to note is that this book will be available in the vegan covers that Erin Condren offers. So if you're someone who prefers those type of covers, that is going to be an option. And the coil options that you will have are this platinum, rose gold, and regular yellow gold. Unfortunately, you will not be able to get this in the black coil, but hopefully that's something that they will reconsider in the future. So the cost of this book is a $40 base price. Obviously, if you upgrade to one of the other coils, you're going to need to add $10 to that, in addition to if you add on a cover that has foil, that is an additional few dollars there. So let's start by opening this book up. It starts off with a plain vellum sheet here. I actually prefer this. I wish that they would have brought that back this year in all of their other planners. The other planners, like the Neutral Harmony, well, actually all of the other planners have some sort of design on here. And if you saw my setup video, I actually took mine out because I just prefer the plain one. So I like that they included that in this particular book. The title page has the Family Organizer book and Our Family, and I love that there are some additional lines here so that you can include all of the members of your family, maybe even your pets as well. All right, then you have a notes page. It starts very similar to one of the other life planners. So this comes in a July start option, and I believe you can also choose an August start option, and then your other option is the regular calendar year start, so January 23 through December 23. So you're going to get your traditional month on 2-page view that EC offers. It is a Sunday start, so it's Sunday through Saturday. And like I said, this is in the Neutral Harmony theme. So a very neutral color palette. It's the palette that I chose for this season for planning, and I really love it. After the month page, you're going to get this recurring schedule page, which I actually really like because you're not going to get this for every week of the year. As you can see, it's just one for the entire month. So you can kind of use this to set up your schedule for meals, workouts, family game nights, what night is going to be your movie night, and things like that. There's also a lot of blank space in here so that everything isn't labeled for you. You can choose what you're going to use each space for. So alongside the week view, you're going to have 2 sections that are aligned, and again, you can use them for whatever you want. For example, if you have 2 kids in your family, you might just want to put what their schedules are going to look like for chores, for instance. Then you've got this blank box. Again, you can use it for whatever you want. You can even pop in a picture there if you want to. You've got this really cool family goals schedule, which gives you 2 columns. I think that's pretty cool. You have one side that has like the little bullet marks there, and then another side that doesn't have them. So again, you can really customize this planner for however it's going to work for you and your family. Next, you have some habit tracking and some task tracking. Again, I know I said you could put chores over here, but you could also do that over here as well, which is awesome. All right, and then on the next page, you have a school page, so you can definitely use this to put anything pertaining to school activities, dates to remember, milestones for school, things like that. Another great spot for pictures. Honestly, you could put pictures all over this thing if you really wanted to keep this more memory focused, but you get a lot of space to write and or put pictures. I kind of love the dates to remember because sometimes you'll get all of these things thrown at you from the school via email, things like that, or your kids come home with different flyers and things, and you can kind of keep it all in one central location. Then you've got a spot for extracurricular activities. I know that when my kids were younger, this would have been like completely filled. Both my kids were in multiple sports, and it would have been really great to have all of this because then I could have written out, you know, who's going to be where. Again, you could also use that on the monthly calendar as well, but this is also pretty cool for the achievements and the memories here as well. I know that every time my kids' teams won games and things like that, it would have been cool to have a place to have that documented. Then you have several notes pages, which I like, but I will say this. At the end of the month, you get this, you know, kind of recap page. When I was flipping through this book, I thought to myself, I would forget about this because of the notes pages in between. That part kind of threw me off. I would have moved this immediately after the extracurricular section, so I would have put it right here and then put the notes at the back so that I wouldn't forget about it. The additional notes, like I said, would kind of have me even forget that this page exists, but I do like this. So the varying sections are favorites this month, funny things said, best memory from this month, special moment I'll remember forever, and then you've got more memories or milestones. So tons of places, again, to just sort of document all the goings on with your family. So then, of course, you have another notes page, and then you move on to August, and of course the themes, the color theme is right in line with the neutral harmony. So the August in this is going to match the August in, say, any of the other planners as well. And I have to say my favorite feature is really this recurring schedule and the habit tracking. Of course, I love habit tracking. So I think that that's really cool. If you're trying to get your kids on board with developing their own habits, this is going to be something that they can jump in and take part in with you as well. So once you go to the back of this book, and this book in particular is July through June of 2023, you'll get to the end of June and you have that same monthly recap page. Unfortunately, you don't have any additional notes pages, which again, being a family book and probably needing to jot down quite a few notes, it would have been nice to see a note section added on here. But again, you could always you could honestly snip in some extra notes pages if you really needed them. I think that there are several notes pages within each month, but if you have a fairly large family, those notes pages might not be quite enough. So right after that, you're going to get the Heritage and Awareness Observances, which, as you know, or maybe you don't know, come in all of the new EC planners. You also get a 2024 year at a glance, which is awesome because honestly, there are things that do get planned that far out, like different appointments and things like that. And then there is the back of the planner. Now, this is probably one of my favorite parts of this planner. As I was flipping through here, I was like, oh my God, I hope they sell these things separately. So you've got your sticker sheets, which is pretty common in the back of the Erin Condren planner. So you've got this one, which is gold foiled, one that's more to do and habit tracking and foiled in rose gold there. And then you've got these neutral stickers, which are absolutely gorgeous. Like, I was like, please tell me that these come in separate sheets. It's kind of a little bit hard to see, but there are some skinny appointment labels, and I'm trying not to take them off because I already have a friend that I'm gifting these to. But there are some appointment labels and lots of dot stickers, 3 columns of each color. And I was like, oh my God, these are perfect, and I need them sold separately, please. That would be fantastic. And then of course you have a pocket folder. This has the black pocket folder, which I was kind of shocked to see, simply because in the neutral harmony planners, you normally have a neutral harmony pocket folder. This has the pocket folder from planners that were launched last year. Not sure what that's all about, but nonetheless, you do still get a pocket folder in the back. So plenty of space to store any notes, appointment reminders, you know, some of those little flyers that you get from school. You can just kind of fold them in half and tuck them in here. And of course it's 2-sided, so you have 2 pockets in the back as well. So overall, my thoughts are this is a really cool book. I do think it's going to be geared more towards families with younger children, which is why, like I said, I'm gifting this to someone else. My children are adults, and so this wouldn't necessarily be quite as necessary. I have seen some folks say that they're going to use this for themselves for other things like content planning, things like that. And I think that honestly, you can make any book whatever you want it to be. So this is definitely a possibility. There's not too much that you would have to actually relabel here if you decide to repurpose this book for something else, which is pretty cool. Sometimes brands go a little crazy, like labeling every little section, making it kind of difficult to use and customize. So I can appreciate the ability to do that with this book. So that's it. Those are my thoughts on this family organizer book. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments as always. If you liked today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you are already subscribed, make sure you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.